Hello! Today we're going to go over how you can use NativeLink to speed up your TensorFlow builds and save money on compute. So I am the director of AI ML and DevRel at Machina, which is the company that makes NativeLink. And NativeLink is a remote execution build service and remote caching system. So what you can do is you can use TensorFlow and build it on our system. So typically Google has this service, this remote caching service for its credentialed users, so its employees. But what NativeLink lets you do is use a remote caching service without being a Google employee. So you get this benefit. Also, NativeLink is open source and it's free to use for 1 terabyte. So if you want to use our cloud, use our machines and our parallelization system, you can use that for free for up to 1 terabyte of egress. So again, it's free, it's open source, and you can collaborate with other TensorFlow users. So it's really easy to do. I'm going to take you through how to do it. It's just adding 5 lines of code. So let's do that. It'll just take us a minute, and I hope you like it. Okay, so let's start on nativelink.com. Click NativeLink Cloud, make an account if you have not yet done so. And again, you have 1 terabyte free of egress right here. I've only used 1.7 megabytes of egress. And if we go to the quick start guide, we can see the 5 lines that we need to add. So we have these copied, and in VS Code, we have TensorFlow open, we find the Bazel RC file, and then we add these 5 lines. That's it. So at the very end, we add these 5 lines of code, and then we'd say Bazel build, and you have to say TensorFlow. So usually if you're working with Bazel, you don't need to add this / TensorFlow at the end, but to work with NativeLink, you do need to add that. So just take note of that. So this is building. So here it says remote cache, and that means that you are working with NativeLink, and this means that you and every other TensorFlow user and developer can reuse these artifacts, which would reduce cloud spend by 97% and significantly speed up the build time. It's going really fast, but let's just cancel it, and then we can get more stats on what's going on here. So here you can see the build times, the cache hit rates, and other important metrics, along with who ran the build and what commands they used. So that's it. It's just those 5 lines of code, you rerun it, and you're good to go. So this accelerates open source workflow for everyone, not just the Google engineers and people with Google Auth. So let us know if you have any questions. You can join the Slack, or you can reach out to us directly, and we can work with you if you have a specific instance or a situation that you want us to work with. And we're really excited to connect with you. Again, this is totally open source, so really exciting, and hope you enjoy it. And leave your questions below if you're having any issues getting set up. Please do let us know. We're here to help. All right, see you next time. Bye-bye.